Hello everyone. Today's interview question: is stiffness a material property or it is a geometric property? Before I answer this question, let us understand what is stiffness. Imagine a spring, for example. The amount of force that is required to stretch that spring by 1 unit length, it may be 1 mm or 1 centimeter or even 1 meter, that is what is called as stiffness. For example, if the stiffness of a spring is 10 Newton per mm, then you have to put 10 Newton amount of force in order to stretch the spring by 1 mm. In order to give you an intuitive understanding, 1 Newton is approximately equal to 1 apple, which means the weight of 1 apple is approximately 1 Newton. So if the stiffness of the spring is 10 Newton per mm, it means that you need actually 10 apples to stretch it by 1 mm. So that's the stiffness of a spring. Now, the answer to the question whether it is a material property or it is a geometric property, here we go. I have a scale, for example. Now, if I have to bend this scale, I have to apply a certain magnitude of force. Now, obviously, if I change the material and if I replace this scale by a wooden scale, for example, then I need more magnitude of forces in order to bend the wooden scale. So obviously stiffness is a material property. But not only that, if I reduce the length of the scale and if I try to bend the scale, it's not bending as good as it was bending before. So the stiffness is also the property of geometry. In this case, the stiffness seems to be inversely proportional to length. So if you just work the mathematics for a beam, for example, it's inversely proportional to the cube of the length. It is EI divided by L cube, but I just don't want to get into the details. But all I want to tell you is that it's an interview question. Stiffness is both the property of material as well as it is the property of geometry. Thank you.